So we're gonna jump back into the game here. I think we're at the apartments in the lower city, but we'll finish looking around there and checking that stuff out. But yeah, hey, Assassin Queen, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, let me do this over here. Uh-huh. All right, this should be up there. Time to shave the Mikey, says Livermento. What's up, man? How you doing? BioWare. Okay, that stuff shows on stream there. It's good. Takes a little bit for that to show up, but that's pretty much good. Okay. Okay, I guess catch the flu. Uh-oh. Hopefully you're doing a lot better. That's a scary thing to have at this time. Make sure you take your vitamins and all that. I'm good at playing through Coder. Yes, I am. I'm trying to, at least. I have played through this game before, and let's actually load in right here real fast. I've played this game numerous amounts of times. I've beaten it at least 3, maybe 4 times. And for this run, I wanted to try and do a Dark Side playthrough because I've never done a Dark Side run in this game before. So I'm gonna try and do that. We've been doing okay so far. I think we have we got a little bit of Dark Side points going here, but I'm just gonna try and just do all Dark Side stuff, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, and also I also modded this game as well. But it's mostly like, just like high-res textures and stuff like that. It's not really anything game-changing. Although I think there is some changes to like the way that you level later on in the game when you become another class. So, but for the most part, I just wanted to mod it up, make it look nice, and try it out. So I kind of did that over the weekend, and then what was it on Tuesday was the first time we streamed this. So. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, we're not too far into the game, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm down for couch, blanket, and tea, says Livermento. Oh man, well I hope you are feeling better, or at least going down that path of feeling better. Luckily enough, I haven't really been too sick myself. Like maybe a little bit of allergies here and there, but other than that, staying away from people. Okay, so the last thing that we did in here was we did this puzzle thing. We got this armor that I'm currently wearing from that, so I think we were still looking around here. Also, I forgot to mention, when I was editing the videos up from the first stream, I noticed that in the upper city, I did not go into the cantina. I didn't go in there because I had to step away for a little bit when we were over there in that area, and then I just forgot about it when I came back. So I think we'll go up there a little bit later and we can check out the cantina, but for the time being, we don't really need to go up there. I'm not gonna run all the way up there just to do that. So, but yeah, for the most part, explored everything so far. Go over and check that out. You got better still, coffee, but no sneezing and headache anymore. Okay. That's sounds like you're on the up and up, man. see what's going on in here.
No problem. Got it.
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. Also, I think what I'm gonna do for, like, when we're in conversations with, you know, people that are not speaking English, they're speaking their alien language, I'm just gonna go ahead and read out what they say in English and move on, because sometimes, you know, they take an extra 5 or 10 seconds to finish their alien language, and it's like the smallest sentence that they're trying to say. So I'll do that to speed it up a little bit. I'm kind of enjoying my free time. Nice, man. Are you managing to play any video games in the free time? Still playing 14? 'Cause I haven't touched FF14 and it's probably like December, to be honest. I don't know. I kind of went hard in that game before Cyberpunk came out, and then when Cyberpunk came out, I just have been playing that. I'm still playing that off stream and whatnot, but yeah, I haven't gone back to 14 since probably the end of November time or whatever. But new raid tier, nice, man. Yeah, I think I did pretty much most of the stuff except the new raids, the new Eden stuff. I think I did the main story. I did whatever the weapon was, ruby or emerald, whatever the weapon fight was. But I never made it to do the Eden stuff, the remaining stuff of that. So this is a private apartment. This guy says, "What are you doing here?" "I'm here to rob the place. Sit down and shut up and you won't get hurt." Yeah, I'd say that. "I don't think you know who you're dealing with. I don't let criminals and thugs walk all over me." Uh-oh, Matrik. This guy might have had a bounty. This is the problem when I don't know how Darkside playthrough works, is like, maybe I should get a little more information before I jump to right to, you know, I'm gonna kill you and whatnot. But we'll see.
What?
Mesh underlay. Whoa, my game glitched out there. That was pretty odd right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take all that. The new Savage raids are awesome. Oh, man. He talked really big and died even faster. True. He did not know he was dealing with someone who's going to be a Sith later on, probably. Lower city. Okay, so we're pretty much done in here then. Down in the lower city, there's a bunch of gangs down here, and they pretty much will just kill on sight. And we cleared out maybe like 3 of these rooms of just evil guys in here. So yeah, I don't know. I think that guy might have had a bounty on him or something. But we'll try and we'll figure that out later on, I guess. Mm-hmm. Sasakui says, "I got Battlefront 2 last week, and it was free on Epic Games. Recently completed the main campaign, still undecided on whether or not to do the DLC." I think I played Battlefront 2 when it came out, but I think I played through the main story on stream, I think. I'm trying to remember what was in there. Was that is the main story in Battlefront 2, is that when you're playing as that Imperial girl? I can't remember, it's been so long. But I think that's the Battlefront that I own. But of course it's on Origin, and I haven't played that since, I don't know, several years. But that's pretty cool that it was free for everybody. I know it's like a fun game to jump into every now and then, but I kind of lost interest in that pretty quick after I bought it, I think. Yeah, Eden Versio. Yeah, okay. So I did play through that. Or Eden or Iden, but yeah, I played through that. Alright, let's save here. Bouncer. Also, I'm going to be doing a kind of an interesting thing with this playthrough a little bit. So later on the game, you get to become another class. One that uses a lightsaber without saying other things about it. And so that's a little bit later into the game, and a lot of people said that to not level past level 2, so that way all the XP and levels that you accumulate during the beginning of the game, when you unlock, you know, force powers and stuff like that, you can use all those points that you've had stored up and be a little bit more powerful and have more stuff. So I'm going to try and do that. If I'm struggling at level 2, I maybe go as high as level 4. But yeah, I mean, I think most people were saying that for mid-maxing, but I don't know. I kind of want to try it. So we might be dying a bunch, and I'll probably be relying on Karth quite a bit here in the beginning stages. So we'll see how that goes. Let's talk to the bouncer here. Don't cause any trouble in Jobber's Cantina.
What?
Did he say anything to me? Okay. Well, before we go in there, let's see what's going on over here. Service crashed because the amount of new people that picked it up over the weekend. Oh man, they were not ready for all that server load to happen, huh? Hidden Beck?
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Gadon Thek. Were we told to speak to Gadon?
Fair enough. But here's some free advice.
Let me look at my
off the
quest log
streets.
here.
The Black Vulcars are taking shots at anyone wandering the streets of the lower city.
The lower city. So we can't do anything with the droid. We made it to trying to get to the Undercity. Bounty, serum, bounty, that stuff. So no. Don't know if they're gonna let me go in there. Oh god, there's a enemy over there. Well, let me talk to her first and just see what happens. I need Gandon's help. I was told to speak. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Persuade. Maybe a bribe could get me in. Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies? Let's try persuade first.
My loyalty's not for sale.
Failed.
I've been with the Hidden Becks for years, and I'm not going to desert Gadon now just because everyone is turning against him.
Okay, maybe I could be an ally against those enemies?
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
So, you're going to let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
I guess I'm gonna go in here? Or should I go in the cantina first? It probably doesn't matter because I'm gonna go into both. But I'm gonna let chat decide on this one. Should I go into the base or should I go to the cantina first? Still hoping they release more news on Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Yeah, that's supposed to be coming out, what, like in March, I think? They probably got to be releasing some stuff. Like, I kind of want to see gameplay, right? I want to see what that stuff looks like, because I hope, but I don't think this is probably going to happen. I'm curious about the combat in Mass Effect 1 because it is pretty dated. It's kind of janky a little bit. And if they made the combat in Mass Effect 1 like 2 and 3, that would improve it quite a bit. But I don't know if they would go that far to, you know, change the combat and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know how long they've been working on it. But we'll see. I'm just curious in seeing like some gameplay and screenshots and stuff like that. To kind of just see what it looks like. Because when I played it on stream, we modded the heck out of it, and it looked fantastic. Like Mass Effect 1 and 2 had like the graphics of the third game. So everything looked really nice and sharp. So it's pretty good. Go in here. Base then Cantina. All right. Doing it. Let's talk. The headed back. Let's see. I don't deal in slaves, but the Republic soldier Berejik's offer as a prize would be worth a lot of credits to the right buyer. Dealing in slaves, huh? They take that step back. Berejik is nothing but a scum. I don't know why those Vulkars follow him. Gaddon's 10 times the man he is. 10 times the man. Vulkars aren't the first group to take over the Becks. Gaddon knows how to deal with these upstarts. He may be blind, but he can see the big picture. Oh, that's right, he's blind. He's a blind man. If the Vulkars hadn't stolen our swoop prototype, we'd be locked. Be a lock to win the big races here. So they got something stolen from them. Oh god, I talked to 3 of these people. Did we talk to him already? The Vulkars are out of control. Gang rivalry is one thing, but gunning people down in the streets is going too far. They don't even care if their victims are Becks or not. Isn't safe on the streets. Black Vulkars. Okay, pretty much talked to everyone here, I think. Alright, here we go. Can I do some persuasion here?
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
How can I help you? You have problems with the Sith.
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Okay. I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity. It says Mullet Man.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Not yet.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
I'm not working for the Sith. I'm not going to say that line, because, you know, I'll just ignore that. Do you know anything about this or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Okay. Bastila's a slave. What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
You'll never find her. Oh, yeah? Swoop race, what does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual Swoop Gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then, when we can't fight all the gangs?
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the Swoop race.
Yeah. We gotta do some pod racing. I mean, swoop racing. But I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here. And much to lose.
I might help you if the price is right.
You're in no position to bargain here. Without my help, you don't have a hope of getting this Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Break into their base. This sounds like it won't have any danger at all. Because no one's in their base, right? How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious.
Mission.
She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay. Wait, I have to give you uniforms? It is true. If I want to come back down here from the upper city, I could just show the papers, but man, the Sith armor is so cool. Although it is a little bit weaker than what I have on, so. What do you want with the Sith uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
I mean, if I don't give him this, then I'm not going to get the papers and I can't continue the game. So, I'm going to have to trade the uniforms.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay. Let's ask some questions real quick.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
The first question we can ask. What's up with your eyes, old man?
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars.
What do you mean?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
A Vulkar gang, okay. So he could have been he wanted to be a leader for the Hidden Becks. He went over to the Vulkars, and now he's the leader over there. Okay. Well, why start a gang war with the Becks?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
Okay, let's ask him some
Your
more
time
stuff. You said you're having problems with the Sith. I guess we'll say that. He might just be reiterating stuff that we've already talked about, but let's see.
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law.
Yeah.
Don't fool yourself.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of...
Yeah, he's already said that. Where can I find mission again? Undercity. Brezhik and the Vulkars at war with you. He's probably gonna say the same
When I
stuff.
lost my... But within a...
Is there any way off this planet? Last thing we'll ask.
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Taris atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
Okay, that's it.
Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
Well, y'all almost didn't welcome me at the start. Let's be honest here. Search for Bastila. Gadden Thek, leader of the Hidden Beck Swoop Gang, will help you get Bastila back if you recover the prototype Swoop Accelerator stolen by the rival Black Vulkars. He suggested you look for a mission Bayo, the Undercity or the sewers. Okay. So that's the next area we have to go to main story-wise. I talk to her?
You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you.
Oh, I can't talk to her at all. Alright. Let's check out the base here before we head out to the cantina. Can I unlock this?
No problem. Didn't work.
Impossible, it says.
Ready?
Yeah, I don't have security skills on my guy.
On it. Damn.
Yeah, so we can only
Yes.
unlock that with a key or something. What are my stats again? I know I have high repair, high persuade. Yeah, 5 there. Well, I do have a little bit of security. But when we get other party members, they'll be the ones that open up doors and computer use and stuff like that. So, see when we get there. Got all that. Dang, hear that music? It's music, but there's no one dancing in here. I can't believe that traitor Brejik used to be one of us. Gadden may be old and blind, but I'd rather follow him than a turncoat like Brejik. The swoop race coming up will show those Volkers who's in charge here. When we win half the people following, Brejik will desert him. If the Volkers hadn't stolen our swoop race, yeah, we talked to this guy. Or somebody in the other room that said the same thing. Let's see what's in here.
No problem. Didn't work.
Impossible, okay. But yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to stream this game or play it